What if kindness was the most powerful magic of all? This is the story of a princess whose gentle heart defeated jealousy, darkness, and fear. A story that reminds us that true beauty comes from within. In this story, you will learn why being kind matters, why true friends are a treasure, and why listening to wise advice can protect you from danger. Once upon a time, in a beautiful kingdom far, far away, there lived a kind and lovely princess named Snow White. She had skin as white as fresh snow, lips as red as roses, and hair as black as the midnight sky. Snow White lived in a grand castle with her father, the king, who loved her very much.
My dear Snow White, never forget, kindness is your greatest strength.
She was gentle and caring, always singing with the birds, dancing in the gardens, and helping everyone she met.
To the sky so bright, good morning to the day. Through the garden paths I go, where the morning light is new.
One sad day, the king married a new queen. Though beautiful on the outside, her heart was cold and cruel.
My people, I present to you your new queen.
I look forward to ruling beside the
Today,
king.
I take a new queen to stand beside me.
I will honor this kingdom.
She cared only about being the most beautiful person in the kingdom. Every day, the queen stood before her magic mirror and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who
Mirror,
is the
mirror on
fairest
the
of them
wall,
all?"
who is the fairest of them all?
You are the fairest of them all.
And every day the mirror replied, "You, my queen, are the fairest in the land." But as Snow White grew older, her beauty and kindness began to shine brighter than ever before. One morning, when the queen asked the mirror the same question, it answered differently.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
"You are beautiful, my queen, but Snow White is more beautiful than you."
Snow White is the fairest.
The queen's heart filled with jealousy and rage.
No, that's impossible.
She must be removed. She must be removed.
She ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest
Beauty
and never
is
let her
power,
return.
and
The
power
huntsman,
belongs
unable to
me.
harm such a kind soul,
can't hurt you.
warned Snow
Run,
White and
and never
told her to
return.
run
Thank
far
you. I
away
won't forget
and
your
never
kindness.
return. Frightened but brave, Snow White ran deep into the dark forest until she found a tiny cottage glowing with warm light. Inside, she discovered 7 little beds and fell fast asleep from exhaustion.
Just for a moment.
That evening, 7 dwarfs returned home from working in the diamond mines.
Well now,
Though
who's this?
surprised, they welcomed Snow
I'll
White
take care of
kindly
the
and
cottage
invited her to
if
live
you'll
with
let
them.
me stay.
Snow
love
White
that.
cooked, cleaned, and cared for the cottage, and the dwarfs became her dearest friends. But the wicked queen soon learned Snow White was still alive. Disguising herself as an old woman, she poisoned a
Just
beautiful
one
red
bite,
apple.
dear.
When Snow White took one bite, she fell into a deep sleep that looked like death. The dwarfs were heartbroken and placed her
Rest
gently in a
peace,
glass
our
case
dear Snow White.
surrounded by flowers. One day, a kind prince passed through the forest. When he saw Snow White, he felt true love in his heart and kissed her gently. The spell was broken. Snow White awoke, and joy filled the forest once again. Snow White married the prince and lived happily ever after, never forgetting the 7 dwarfs who had saved her when she needed help most.
I'll never
Remember
forget
this,
those
dear
who
friends.
helped me.
Be
Kindness will
kind
guide
and
our
gentle,
kingdom.
even when others are not. True friends will help you when you need them most. Never accept gifts from strangers. And always remember, real beauty comes from a loving heart, not outward appearance. Kindness and love will always win in the end. If you enjoyed this magical story, Don't forget to subscribe to Victory Tunes channel, like, and share it with your friends and family. Stay kind, stay brave, and we'll see you in the next fairy tale.